keeping himself in some great thresholds, looking good individually. Vince, want to see him come out swinging, but we get a nice POV to kick us off. USP in hand. Let's see if there's going to be some damage done. Of course there is. Ataraxia smashed in the face.
Look how, see, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Blair said unshackle him. And so far, he's put the chains to 2 players, but Deco is going to put an end to that kill streak. Looks like the round is still falling its way. And Sani does come through with his own as well. Laser dulled down and Drop wants to go in with those dualies, but it is going to be a consistent trickle of frags to MIBR. It should see them take this pistol, and Safe is the man for the job. Another player as well, you know, we're talking about some of the sort of hard hitters on MIBR. Here, of course, they're Orpa. We've both casted Deco and Reversive quite a few times. Very solid players individually.
Yeah, we've seen them over different iterations. There's always some nice plays coming out of them. It's more the overall team, how KRÜ as a core are looking, and the way they're going to be playing throughout the course of this one. Like we said, odds are certainly stacked against them. It's 1-for-1 trades here, but Deco straight back out with the AK. Ooh, it looked like it might have been a way in, but Insani switched on. Good with a fast adjustment, hits the head of Deco, doubles up as well. Ataraxia down and out, and he's even looking for more. Insani switched on right now.
Oof, thought he missed his chance for a second there, Safe. Able to put it to use though, Reversive, stuck behind the smoke, 45 seconds left. And the bomb also spilled out on the site. It's going to be a real rough ask. He's got a smoke, but ideally he would probably want to pop flash himself in, maybe a Molotov designated to the back of the gens. And Insani will not be playing with his food. Shuts that one down immediately. And so they keep 3 players alive. 3 AK-47s traded up to...
So guns out, armed at least. We'll strap in. Round 5's where things could start to change. KRÜ, obviously, now this is your opportunity to give a good account for yourselves. Back round towards ramp. Boost up on the top. Ooh, it's Drop again, looking for control of the stairs early. B side's locked down with the first pick onto Deco. Everyone else funneled round towards ramp side.
Yeah, he's utilizing those spawns really well, actually, pushing down on the staircase. But Laser's found a way. Bypassed any defense whatsoever, shuts down the site, and opens it up for business for his teammates in the doing so. Nate gonna be thrown into the smoke. Laser pins it in by Safe with the AK running and gunning it down, but the bomb's still yet to get onto the site. They haven't got any post plant anytime soon, and they're also isolated from one another. Brian needs to come through, but it's Safe again. Has the lock and key and is keeping KRÜ in his back pocket.
Weird round with the opportunity presented out through middle. They shuffle it back towards B eventually, but the response is clean from Safe. Small gap in the smoke after breaking it with a HE. Commits to the first kill. Reversive. Big task ahead of him now. Got to hold down the wave. Waiting for the time. Want to swing together. Overwhelming. Doesn't even get the first frag. Ataraxia in the back of the bomb site. Only good for 1. And Safe. That's 4 frags to his name in the round. Big kills to that as well.
But most of them, I'm pretty sure we're about to see this on the replay, most of them were rapid headshots.
Yeah.
I reckon that's going to look amazing on the highlight reel. Unbelievable. 8-0. He's yet to die. So Drop kicks off here, and then it's all Safe. This first one, aggression. Headshot snatches across, and it's these next couple. There's the first and the last. Beautiful from Safe. It's like skimming stones, you know, in the pond.
Yeah.
There's just a C4 strapped to it for some reason.
It's a really explosive stone.
Oh, Safe is going to miss out, and the AWP gets punished. Ataraxia is going to stop the Immortal dead in his tracks, his first death. Maybe should have stuck with the rifles after all. We might have jinxed him, Jackie.
Could be. He'll have to sit back and spectate for the rest of the 6th round. And for KRÜ, they're starting to cruise their way up towards the bomb site. Ricky with the AK, ready to rock and roll on contact, but Insani instantly dinks down onto Reversive, looking for the follow-up fight as well, expecting the swing out. Molly in the back line. Oh, that's a quick peek. Okay, Riggy starting to warm up here. You've got an edge for once. 4 versus 2. Slipping into the bomb site, and Drop looks to wrap back around. Deco could be a late linchpin as well. They're on site now. Molly goes back in to force them out. Bomb is planted, tagging them up. They're going to be quite low off the back of it. Potential room, if they can find their frags, they could still make a play on this one. But exit now should be caught. Deco's coming up in the rear. He suspects the peak. A couple pot shots go out on site, but this one looks like it's too much of a tall task, eventually found. So KRÜ do get their opening round on the board. Only boring people would call themselves like Jackie or Vince.
Imagine using your first name.
It'd be so weird.
What a loser.
What a nerd. None of that here. All good names. And potentially some good plays to come. I mean, it's the first round for KRÜ. What more have they got in store for us? Fight on top of the wood isn't good as drop will shut down reversive and Insani's able to assist. Even blows though at least. Back and forth down into the 3v3.
Ataraxia's will for choice, shoots right down the middle. Hasn't been punished with his life just yet, but he's stuck in a corner. There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Riggy and Laser have already bypassed up on the stairs, making moves through on mid. Laser needs this kill into Safe. This is going to be a jump scare for Safe. He made just a third, but he's going to instantly get smacked down around the side. And finally, Laser gets a little bit of revenge. He's been on the receiving end of Safe quite a few times already to kick this map off. 2-play-2. Bomb yet to get planted, but good positions assumed by KRÜ. They're waiting for Riggy to join Laser, who's playing that forward position right now, as a smoke is going to plume in front of his eyes. It won't stop the window push, though. But he fires out a few warning shots. His teammate goes down, and Lukaji will finish off the rest. It is an abrupt end. Just the one round for KRÜ before back into winning ways for MIBR.
You're not dead in the water in terms of the weaponry, but MIBR just winning all of the individual fights, Vince. Every time there's a retake, it just looks like they're ready for it.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite a gulf in terms of like individual mechanical aim I think you're seeing come through here, and the tactical side of it for KRÜ isn't quite good enough to make up the difference. Riggy, though, catches Safe. That was flashed off the side. Haven't seen this boost yet from MIBR. May catch KRÜ off guard. Spots him, goes for that wall bang, but nothing really sticking on the landing.
Barbarians at the gate, banging on the door. Looking to find that opportunity in, and the molly will at least force them off the headshot angle, so Insani can't play from the peak that he wanted. You do have backup though, you're not on your own. And the rotation's coming back around, everyone ready for the response. Insani good with the opener, Exit able to spray back down one by one, everyone's buckling. Riggy fighting in a demons on that one, lost in the smoke.
And yeah, Safe had opportunities to go for another up, but just the size of rifles. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Drop setting himself up for the play here. He's been hitting some Chris taps, but this time around it's not going to work. Almost a response straight back as well. Quick shot out from Deco. Would have been a blinding connection if Insani peeked into it a slight fraction earlier. Instead, we'll stick with where we are in the present. 5 versus 4, bomb site control in favor of KRÜ, but the response starts to arrive. Insani takes the first step into the site, trades out with Safe. Another headshot found as Laser literally gets beamed, and you're down to 3.
Still no post plant either, so one of these 3 players has been momentarily inactive in the fight. They dial in the digits. Safe perched up, waiting for that smoke to clear. Reversive finished off. A player in amongst the smoke, though, is going to be Ataraxia, but he's kind of baiting his teammates out here, and it's not going to be good enough for the 1v3, more than likely. Spray, not quite there either. And it will be yet another round to MIBR, who are unrelenting, taking no prisoners again. So I swear, this actually wouldn't be unrealistic in the UK.
I don't think we would have got this high.
Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah.
Yeah, we'll start working on the job back next week, I reckon. About 20, 25 grand per brick.
It'd just be like a small hole in the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. It feels a bit desperate right now, doesn't it? Like, Insani just pushes into middle, Laser's by himself. He's been there a couple of times, a bit telegraphed. The rest all falling into place. Maybe Riggy can catch a stray Lukaji if he gets aggressive, but he's backing off. Credit to MIBR as well. They're not getting too crazy here. Sometimes when teams have a fast lead, they kind of take their eye off the prize a little bit, lose focus. Ataraxia nailing the AWP shot, giving a little bit of a lifeline to KRÜ, but they need to grab onto it with both hands.
Ooh. Spot out onto Safe at least. Bullets are going to spook him so he doesn't overcommit to the peak and look to try and get the entry, but vision does not matter for Exit, showing them the door. Oh, through the smoke. Exit popping off. Ataraxia, he's the only one to find impact in the round. It's all on him to close it. Gets another 2, but he isn't ready for the fast adjustment. Insani's out and hits the shot, shuts it down before it can get out of hand. And MIBR climbing rapidly. And if there's one thing you're not, Vince, you're not a liar.
No.
Doesn't suit your character, mate. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It feels like it is kind of flatlining a little bit for them. Especially here, best case scenario, even you squeeze a second round out of it, or if the pistol blows up in your face, it could all be over. They're fighting for it in this one, at least. Out through middle, Deco takes down the first. It's a big pick to find as well, but Safe is still alive, and he can always be a problem. Oh! Whips out the Tech 9 and unleashes the pain. Chops his way through 2, fragments them, and sets it up for Exit to once again capitalize. Ataraxia, he's been in this position before. 1 versus 3 on the site with a Galil this time.
That was delicious from Safe. I mean, there's no other word that comes to mind. It was just disgusting. And now Ataraxia, who has posted up a fair amount of kills, is going to go one more. Safe wanted to get all of them. Get that 4K again. Denied. Ataraxia's position is known. 2 healthy adversaries to fend off against with 25 seconds. And MIBR only concede 1 time in the entire first half.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
Well, KRÜ, at least to be second pistol. Oh, it's rough. It's rough, but Laser's got it. 2 kills back to back. KRÜ have to make the most of this now. I mean, we have seen these kind of comebacks before. It wouldn't be out of the realms possibility. We've seen Brazilian teams concede from this point. And Insani is going to make sure this pistol is not going to be an easy task, even though it's a 2v4. He's still healthy alongside Exit. They still have control over the bomb, and they've even got a little bit of utility sprinkled in. And Insani is wiggling around the back, trying to make a nuisance of himself. An important trade here will go in favor of KRÜ. Looking good that they'll double up.
Insani running dry, but still hitting the final shot. I mean, time on the clock, and he's been having some big plays, but it's the awkward situation of the layout of the bomb and the rotations from KRÜ. Oh, Laser. He's gone to the Laser gun show, Vince. He's out there playing around with everyone, but he's brought a real deagle. He's got himself to Julie. He's just spamming his way for everyone. It's not fair. Hello. Blood in the water. Seemed like that was the opportunity for the first tap. Still makes up for it. Low on health though. Nate shouldn't finish it. Backed up enough. You can tuck him. So you get the first pick this time around. MIBR. It's the way they wanted it to go. Deco going to set up on the drop downs. You've got control towards the B stairs. Oh, actually peeking into it as well. Timing's going to be so rough on it. There's only 1 pickup back in favor of Deco. Safe and Drop able to come together in unison, close that one down. It's just the Pharmacist on the bomb site. Ataraxia. He's going to have some backup from Riggy on the rotate, but Ataraxia wants to do it single-handedly. Sprints on in, looking for the pick. Knows he's got to take the initiative. Tucks into the close angle, but a chip damage. Could be the frag at least on the drop.
Yeah, it's a really solid grenade he tossed in. The problem is, though, because they only have 2 players left, they've left large portions of the map uncontested, one of which is mid. And Safe is wrapping around at the same time from sides. They're going to have A control. Exit watching. Probably should have had the kill there, but whiffs out onto Riggy. Information gathered and attained. Relayed to his teammates. They're now going to try and wrap around, but that's additionally the bomb that spilled down. 15 seconds to try and pick up the straggling CT players. There's one, and Riggy's hiding in the smoke. 34 seconds on the clock. He's going to bypass that one through. Knows the time is of the essence right now. They need to get the kill, and he's able to just run off. He should be able to survive. KRÜ pick up a fourth in the strangest of ways.
Oh, what a weird sequence of events. The fight from the stairs.
May make them think that no one is on side control. However, enough time has elapsed that someone could have filled in the gap. So they should be cognizant of this point. Reversive, bit of a different angle here to watch for the push in, shielded from the flashbang. But Safe still drops him anyway. And now Riggy, oh, he gets caught. Drop on the drive-by with yet another kill. And KRÜ coming apart at the seams. Just when it looked like they could build their way back in, they've been slapped back to reality. And although they have the flanker from Laser, he misses his opportunity. A bit of damage has been thrown into the mix, but a third of that time already ticks away.
Fast peak, not quick enough though. Shut down in the 1v1. And again, it starts to swing, favoring MIBR. Ataraxia looking to make a bit of a bait play. Runs out, taps the bomb, wants to force the peak. Shot goes wide though, no connection. And there's the follow-up from Exit. That's the way they get themselves their 12th round.
And it's the turn for KRÜ to feel that economic sting and burn. 257's MP9. And drop the side, so he's going to get aggressive through that smoke, bypassing the HE that was tossed in, and has the angle as well. If they go for that re-peek, they'll find themselves in the thick of it. Spray finally nails Deco. You see that KRÜ are so desperate for information as well. Plenty of players darting and dancing their way in to jump peak for a potential pixel. But the overall stature is looking grim, to say the least. The picture is bleak.
It all feels a bit petrified right now. And tucked in with a 5-7, close range. They sprint into you, give you a chance. There's still an opportunity. Even past the utility back. It's the flashbang for Riggy, but it won't matter. No chance for Laser to even go for the swing as Drop continues to decimate. It's 2 pickups for him. Ataraxia, he's been making some A-class plays, and this one with the MP9 will result in another 2 frags back, even one further. Dives up on the peak, on the Safe, finishes him, tucks him back down towards the stairs, and suddenly there was only one man left. 37 seconds on the clock. Still always an opportunity, Vince. You could close it here in the clutch, 1v2.
Lukowski with a chance to finalize this map. May have the element of surprise. It looks like both players aren't aware of this possibility, but now Ataraxia course corrects, looks up. With 20 seconds on the clock. Lukowski would love to find somebody to just exploit and expose. There's the first frag down, and the second as well. Riggy peeks in and gets laser beamed, and MIBR take it 13-5.